Hey Eurovision fans, today we're checking out the 10 songs from Vidbir 2025, that's Ukraine's national final. I'm going to list and react to all 10 entries and see who could follow up Ukraine's third place finish from last year. So, let's kiki. Hi, my name is Tom, I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So the 10 songs were released yesterday, I haven't had any spoilers yet. I will admit I'm a little bit worried because generally the reception to the snippets and the release today has been not great, a little bit lukewarm. I haven't heard any of the songs yet, but I've seen a few people's reactions. So fingers crossed there's at least one good song here that Ukraine can latch onto, and then maybe Tana and Wino can work with them to make sure that Ukraine maintain their 100% qualification record. I'll play as much of the audio as the record companies allow me to. If it's been modified, I'll put the original up onto my Patreon. We're gonna follow the running order for the show. First up is Vlad. Oh, my Cyrillic is really bad. Vlad Sheryf. And his song is called Wind of Change. So we're starting with the song in English. Why am I getting an ad? That was so weird. I got an ad. I'm not. Okay, this is Vlad. Wanna know my secret plan? Oh. I've never seen a flower. Oh god. It looks like he's got some sort of like paper mache flower. Is he giving us some Kvitka vibes? Yes, this seems very angelic. Giving a little bit of like choir feel. Ripping off my scars. Okay, that's an interesting lyric. Okay, it's not a fantastic opening. Let's see what his pop up's like. Oh gosh. This is giving me a little bit of Omar Naber, My Way, and it's also giving me Ari. Was his name Ari Olafsson from Iceland? Yes, it's that very like virgin man singing about peace. Yeah, it's a little bit too twee, I think. Anyway, let's see what happens. Maybe he'll progress the song. Yeah, he's struggling a tiny bit with his English now. I wish he'd just looked for a little bit of help with the lyrics. Or maybe just put it into Ukrainian. Ukrainian's so pretty. Keep it in native language. Yes, it's very old school Eurovision, and I don't really mean that as a compliment. Yeah, I just cannot take my mind off Omar Naber and Ari Olafsson. It's like their younger brother has come with an equally the same song. I actually like the title Wind of Change, but I'm not getting any change with this. I'm getting kind of something I've heard before. Okay, I've checked out, unfortunately. Only 30 seconds left, let's hear him out. Okay, yeah, look, not a great start, but it's the first song. They're not going to put the strongest song first, so we've got plenty more, don't worry. Am I going to get an ad? I'm getting these ads for Jerry Hall's makeup. Next up is Abiie singing Dim. I recognize Dim because that was the name of Ukraine's song in Junior Eurovision in 2024, which came third, I think. Okay, Dim, wanna know my secret plan? Ooh, that's a cool beginning. I love her outfit. She's also kind of got a paper mache. Does everyone have paper mache this year? I love that raspy string instrument. Really beautiful neck collar she's wearing as well. That boingy thing reminds me of Australia. Yeah, there's some interesting fusion here between... Oh, yep, nice little beat introduced there. Lovely style of singing, reminding me a little bit of Jerry Heil, who I just saw getting makeup. Okay, I was literally just about to say I need something new, and that instrument came in. It saved just in the nick of time. I was getting a bit fatigued. Yeah, I like this. It's got some interesting instruments in it. I don't think this would be like the typical wow. Ukraine are usually wow. I expect Ukraine to be top 10. This isn't top 10. But this has some nice elements in it. It feels revampable. I like some of the instrumentation. I like her vocal. I like her attitude. Samota. Have I heard that word before in Ukrainian? Yeah, I feel some inspiration here from Jerry Heil. It feels like her younger sister. Maybe Jerry Hall is just doing a traditional Ukrainian singing and that's a connection. That's so Australian to me, that sound. I don't know if it is actually Australian, but I associate it with Australia. Okay, mixing up a little bit, going into a rap. I have to admit, she is changing ideas, but overall the song isn't massively exciting me. Like, there's interest in it, but I don't want to download it, which is arguably most important. But I like that she moved around, she didn't just stay on one thing the whole time. Yeah, not really a big dramatic ending. I definitely prefer that over the first song. That was much better. That feels like something could have been done with it. The first song was just like no hope. Okay, the third song, I'm getting a music video. I don't know if I can show it or not. I'll show it if they allow me to. It's by Molodi and the song is My Sea. Wanna know my secret bang? There's a lyric video apparently. Oh, I thought it was going to be a lady. Okay, your pillow spin is down, I like that. The lyrics and the electronic beat sound slightly disjointed. Second mentions of scars so far. I'm surprised now. This is our second song that usually in Vidbir we get a lot of songs that sound Ukrainian. I'm not getting Ukrainian from this. Okay, we're into a Ukrainian chorus. Still, the melody of the song sounds like it could be anywhere in Europe. Yes, I'm not feeling magic from this either. I think it's a bad sign when you're going into the second verse and there's this slight sense of dread, because that first third didn't exhilarate me. If we go into the same third again in the second part, I don't know. I think I've checked out of this a little bit. I don't know, it feels well written. I'm not denying that this isn't like professionally done, but it's not that high quality excitement I want from Ukraine. I feel this could come from 20 or 25 different countries in Europe. That's nice. Okay, that's the first bit now that I'm getting a little bit of something cool. I feel that's too late though. I really wasn't interested in the first 2 minutes. That's a lovely new melody line coming in, but it is... Let's see what they do at the end. I like the concept of English into Ukrainian. I do like that fusion. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would struggle to qualify. Fourth up, we've got Future Culture singing Waste My Time. I think these guys have got some like folky elements to them. Let me just get by this. Jerry Hall advertising me makeup. Future Culture, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. Yeah, these guys, their styling is very cool. Okay, this is a promising beginning. Oh. That's very light and summery. Nice guitar line here on my right ear. Have they haven't used up all their tricks now? They've told us the chorus at the start. Life take its orbit. Okay. It's definitely got a vibe. It's reminding me of Steal My Sunshine, if you remember that song from, I think, the late 90s, but with less of a hook. The vibe is similar. Kind of a California vibe. Again, I'm not getting a huge sense of excitement, especially since I already know what the chorus is at the start. And it was fine, but I think you need to hold a couple of secrets for later. Yeah, it's got a real Americana, California, West Coast feel. I don't know why I thought they were more folksy. They're not folksy at all. Maybe I'm confusing them with someone else. Yes, I'm feeling... I've checked out this one as well. I'm checking out a lot of these songs now. This is not great. I want something that exhilarates me, excites me. I'm not getting that from any of these four. Still my winner so far is Abiie. Yes, gosh, it's very easy listening. You're driving in the car in California, you put this on. It's good background music for the scenery. On its own on the Eurovision stage, it's too chill. Even these vocal flourishes at the end aren't doing enough. Yep, I think big mistake to put the chorus at the start because I had nothing to look forward to. They told me the chorus. I was like, okay, that's an okay chorus. What else do I have to look forward to now in the rest of the song? Because I've already heard like your main trick. Fifth up is Masha Kondratenko. She is saying No Time to Cry. She's got a hyperlink, so I think she's possibly famous. I don't have time to go into individual things. I'm so behind on my videos. She's got a music video. I'll show it if she allows me to. Wanna know my secret bang? She's got 160,000 subscribers on YouTube. Striking image now of a girl in a stick house. Okay, This is I feel a little bit of excitement. What could this be? Yes. This is kind of like the slight bit of edge that I expect from Ukraine. And she's given us a music video as well, which I really appreciate. Yeah, that's got that Ukrainian feel in the production. Okay, this has got something. That's good. Have you come in there? Oh, I was imagining I made the beat up in my head. Drop a beat now, please. Yeah, this is good. This sounds more exciting than the other ones so far. Okay, at least Ukraine this is a backup. We've got something at least. And she's got ideas as well now. And she's got bring her dance background as well to her staging. Playing with light and silhouettes is cool. She looks a little bit like Smthngnw from Latvia. Oh wow, she is a good dancer. Yeah, this is definitely the best song of her part. Sounds the most accomplished, it's the most like complete, could go to Eurovision. I think this could qualify. It would need spectacular stage, well not spectacular, it would need very good staging. Like the chorus is good, it sounds cool. It doesn't have a huge hook. I'm not gonna run to download this. Every time I talk they put in something cool. Yeah, I like some of these production elements in the background are a little bit too quiet. I want the volume up on them. But some of this imagery is so cool. The profile of her with the two statues, her dancing, her in the stick house. Like easily the best one so far. That's the most complete. And you know, any of them could have given us music video. She decided to give us a music video. We don't know everyone's circumstances, but I do think most people could make one on an iPhone. So I appreciate that she has gone to that trouble. Give us an idea of her visual concept. It really just makes it so easier to appreciate the meaning and emotion of a song when you have anything to look at. Even if you just make a collage of something that represents a song, if you don't have time to film something. Okay, I'm relieved because I gotta be honest now, listening to those first 4 songs, I was starting to worry for Ukraine's 100% qualification record. I think that's definitely something that if you put Tana Mwino in, she'll make that work. There's enough drama there for her to work with. But we don't want that. We don't want Ukraine to scrape through. We're looking for them to do well. Now, next up is Khayat. I was a freaking huge fan of his song Call for Love in 2020. That is one of my top 10 national final songs in Eurovision history. I love it. I've listened to it hundreds of times. I'm so happy to see him back because I love that. Fingers crossed he gives something even 80% as good as Call for Love, which I loved. I loved his staging as well, and that kind of like black martial arts, moving around, working on the ground with 2 dancers. Fabulous. Please, Khayat, please, please, please. I feel it's wide open for him. His song is called Honor with no U for some reason. Want to know my secret bang? Ooh. Okay. A little bit edgy, a little bit goofy. Total Destroyal, new word. It's cool that it's going to grab people's attention because it's kind of unique. Lovely. I like the switch into Ukrainian again. Okay. I can kind of feel his sound from Call for Love. I feel the connection. That's reminding me of Melvin's song from last year. Okay, this is a pretty cool beginning. Let's hope the pop drop's really effective. Let's go. Come on, Khayat. Yeah, is he dancing now? I don't think it's as instantly gratifying as Call for Love was. It's cool though. It feels kind of modern, kind of minimalist. That sounds like a very cool doorbell. I mean that as a compliment. I still think this is probably one of my favorites because it's a little bit different. It's a bit extra, unusual. It's not as hooky as Call for Love, let's be real. I feel a huge connection between him and Melvin. Really, really similar. I can see Melvin sing this song 100%. That makes sense. Okay, I assume he's dancing now and doing a tiny bit of singing, but there's movement. That's cool. If his dancing is good, I hope it doesn't make him breathless. He lost his breath a bit in Call for Love. I like that. That's a cool mix-up. It's fun. Anya's monumental. Okay, I feel like this song is written for his staging. I think something cool is going to happen, and it'll make more sense when I see his final performance. So yeah, look, I'm going to be real, a little bit disappointed because I do want songs I'm going to download and love forever. Obviously, Call for Love, I've like literally one of my most played Eurovision songs ever. I don't think he was ever going to be able to match that. I think that's interesting. He's taking a couple of risks. He's doing some edgy things. I need to see the stage show to see if that works or not. It sounds like he was writing the song with some movements and tableaus in mind, and we need to see what those are to see if it works. Still, definitely contender. Much easier to sit through than some of the earlier songs, which just felt a tiny bit hopeless. Okay, next up is Fiїnka, who I believe was the winner of the wildcard. She's singing Kultura, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. I believe she's been in the contest before. Very cool, distinctive beginning. Ooh, that's a lovely bassy beat. I think she's winning the first 30 seconds competition. She's also got 125,000 subscribers. Have to admit, I find it unusual she had to qualify, but then that first song got through automatically. That seems very unusual to me. Very beautiful, remind me a little bit of Krut. That's a great beat. Beautiful fusion. This is what I think about with Ukraine. Fusion of the traditional elements with modern bassy production. Yeah, this has got the... I'd know this was Ukrainian if you played it for me, even if it was all in English. Love that harpsichord-esque instrument in the back. Hope she keeps growing now. She's onto something. I wonder if Ukraine are going for Croatia's storyline last year of getting someone who's almost eliminated to be a contender to win. Okay, I hope she doesn't run out of steam now. Obviously we're going to get some visuals on stage, that's going to help. We'd like a little bit more of a mix-up. When the beat comes in, it does give me a bit of energy. The ability to fuse these sounds is a real skill. I'd love this song to have a revamp if it does win. This feels like a good win, it feels competitive. And she's got the following for it. Just see if she entered the contest before, I believe she did. Yeah, she was in Vidbir 2023. Lovely introduction of a whistle, beautiful. Yeah, this feels kind of rebellious. Feels like a Ukrainian rebellion song. The people of the city and the people of the countryside coming together to rebel together and their fusion. Yeah, that was really, really, really good. Tiny parts of drags at some points in the verses, but then every time I felt that bassy beat come in, it just re-energized me and I was on board again. Very, very confusing why that needs to be in the wildcard round. I would put that above Vlad, Abiie, I put it above Molodi, I put it above Future, I put it above everybody apart from Masha and Khayat so far. I'm not saying it's my number 3, I'm just saying those 3 songs feel kind of like a league above and then like a second tier. So I don't know who's picking these songs or what criteria they have, but if I was Ukrainian, I would be feeling confused. I think if you have a wildcard round, you expect that all the songs that got through to the final should be better than the wildcard round. I think that's a fair thing to think. Okay, let's go to our 8th song. It's Krylata singing Stay True. Krylata, Stay True. Wanna know my secret bang? Some of the lyrics this year are a little bit off. Slightly loungy feel in the start as well. Okay. Okay, that changed up a little bit. Giving a little bit of tension and drama. Giving me a little bit of a spy novel movie. I like the message of the song as well. Stay true to yourself. That's a nice theme. Do you know what? This is reminding me a little bit of Tide. I can't remember that song, or Wave. Oh, bit of drum and bass. There's a lot of stuff going on here. This is bordering on messy. It's a lot of ideas thrown in together and they're not massively gelling. It's more interesting now than it was at the beginning. At the beginning I was worried it was going to be a loungy jazz and it's not, so that's a relief. I'm trying to envisage this on the Eurovision stage and I just can't see it. I can't see it doing well as well, more importantly. There could be some dramatic stuff, I suppose. She's given herself some sonic moments, like this stripped back thing. I'm imagining a silhouette on her, or a spotlight. Her kind of on the ground. And some nice, beautiful, delicate singing as well. That soft piano is really delightful. Yeah, there's good things and bad things here, and they're all kind of mixed together, and I kind of half like the cake. I don't know. I feel like this song needs editing. It needs like a producer to just come and like clean it up. Like overall, yeah, my net feeling is just like the goods and bads are cancelling each other out. I feel in the middle. Okay, some nice vocals at the end. Yeah, yeah, just some really good things. And then some bits where I was kind of almost wincing, and that detracted a bit from the overall feel of the song. Maybe just a few too many decisions made, maybe just a little bit more editing, a little bit more cleaning up. Still kind of interesting, much easier to sit through the songs which don't have any risk and aren't exciting and feel kind of flat. Definitely credit for that. Next up we have Ziferblat with the song called Bird of Prey, and they're making a pun because prey is spelled with an A, which is this type of prey, as opposed to P-R-E-Y, which bird of prey is like an eagle or a bird who eats like small animals. Yeah, that's a really cool pun. They were in the contest last year and they were a surprise second. Well, I was surprised. I don't know about you. I was very surprised that they came second. They've been pretty heavy with advertising as well. They've sent me a couple of emails. When you're part of your Eurovision accreditation, I think your email gets passed out sometimes. They're the only ones who've contacted me from the final saying, hey, we exist. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It shows that they're keen. But yes, I remember last year their sound was kind of like very mellow indie, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think they've got a real music video. I don't know if they'll allow me to show it or not. Wanna know my secret bang? I really do like that title though. That title's cool. They have a female? I didn't know they had a female in the... Oh, maybe not. Oops. I thought there was a female vocal. Okay. Yeah, it is similar to last year. It sounds different. It's got that... I remember last year their song kind of sounded like the Beatles a bit. Okay, visuals are cool. Let me see if I can get any subtitles. No. Yeah, he's got a very lovely androgynous voice. Okay, the chorus. It's fine. It's not a very well done song. I'm not hearing a super strong hook for me. It's a definite vibe though. I think there's some people who really like this. This will be their number one. That's a nice hook. That high falsetto singing. This verse now, I don't know. It's got energy to it and it's got a bit of spunk. I don't know if I really want to listen to it though. This is nice, this bridge. Yeah, the bridge is nice. I feel like this is stronger than their song last year. I have to admit, I can't remember. I didn't download it, so I don't remember it fully. Okay, they're mixing things up. That's a pretty nice bridge. You know, I wonder if this could go to Eurovision. It is something a little bit different. It's definitely different, not just for Ukraine, for everybody. And they've got some interesting ideas with their photo shots. And they obviously want to go. This is the second year where they've competed. Yeah, styling wise they got a look as well. You know, with the bell bottoms. I don't think it's fully for me, but I can appreciate that. I think other people will like this. I feel it could be competitive. This is the key moment. I feel like it should be maybe a little bit more. Yeah, there's nice ideas here. So, okay, let's make a comparison because for me, Krylata had good ideas and bad ideas and they cancel each other out. That had good ideas and then kind of just not flat moments, but just moments where I wasn't fully invested. So it was like flat, and then there wasn't that falsetto moment was really nice in the bridge. And I think it's the post-chorus as well. So like, there's stuff that I liked. I think their visuals were cool. They've got good styling. They want to go. So there's lots of pluses for me here. When I'm talking about someone wanting to go, that for me is important because it means they're going to invest time and thought into their staging. If someone's constantly applying to a national final, it means they really, really want to represent their country in Eurovision. They're going to think about all the little details, as opposed to someone who's just maybe been forced to by the record company, or their motivations are based less on a passion for the contest. I think Ziferblat want to go. I'm imagining the jury are going to be very favorable towards that as they were last year. Didn't they win the jury last year? They did. They won the jury and then they came fourth in the televote with their song Place I Call Home, which I have to admit I didn't particularly rate. and they ended up coming second. I'm imagining that's going to be contender again if they came second. I think that song is stronger, and I feel like this year is weaker. So if you turn it into maths, that would imply that they've got a chance to be there in contention this year. We'll wait and see. Strongest point for me was the visuals. Okay, our last song is DK Enerhetyk Sing Sil Forces. That's what Google Translate's telling me. I don't know if it's correct. I don't speak Ukrainian. DK, wanna know my secret bang? We got another music video. Hopefully I can show it. Oh, that's a very retro sound. Giving me 80s maybe? 80 retros feel? Yeah, it sounds different from everyone else. Okay, don't go on too long with the intro, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, it just gave me the finger. Okay, it's got a little bit of a slight grungy alternative feel. Yeah, it's got a chill vibe as well. Getting a little of that California chill vibe like we got earlier. His vocal's interesting. It sounds like it's been vocoded a bit. This, I don't think this will work on stage. It just sounds a bit too garage. Like, the sound mixing just doesn't sound like it's gonna sound good on the Eurovision stage. That way that they've put that vocal, we'll have to wait and see what it looks like in Vidbir, but my god is that's not gonna work on stage. People are gonna find it not energetic enough of a vocal, and they'll tune out. And the song as well is quite steady in construction. Yeah, I just checked how much time is left. That's not a good sign. Well, it is my 10th song as well. Factor that in. Feel like this is like an album song you put on the background while you're doing stuff in the house. It's not the main focus, and we want a main focus song for Eurovision. I don't think this will work. And like, he's going off from the guitar, but everything sounds like it's like underwater or something. Or it's like underwater and then there's like a tube coming up to us and we're listening through the tube. Okay, a little bit of an interesting mix up at the end. Yeah, nah, sorry, that wouldn't work for me. Okay, yeah, I do get it. I think this is overall a relatively disappointing Vidbir. I think one of the main things for me as well is I do kind of hope and expect to get several downloads each year. I don't really know how many of those songs I urgently want to download. I'm sure I will download a couple of them after the show's been on because they come to life with the staging and you get the kind of extra storylines behind. But I'm not like rushing to download anything there. So a little bit worrying because obviously, Ukraine is the only country in the contest with a 100% qualification record, other than Luxembourg, but Luxembourg are 1 out of 1. It's not the same as Ukraine's incredible record. So I really, really hope that that is not in danger. I do think maybe Ukraine needs to call on Tanamwinyo to come in and help. I'm going to talk about that all when I do my analysis video. In that video, I'll go into more depth about what I think about the contests. I'll talk about who I think can win, and then I'll give you my top 10 and we'll look at your top 10. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you get a notification when that video is up. Don't forget to leave me a comment telling me about these entries. What's the storyline? Who are the artists? Is there any extra information I need to know about who's got a big following and who can win? Comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you to Aman for supporting me on PayPal and Nora for supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave a QR code for you here. And of course, thank you to all my wonderful patrons for patronizing me from all around the world. On my Patreon, you can get the original audio of these national final videos. You can get some early releases, you can be in the credits, and you can support the channel. So go check that out if you're a fan. But thank you so much just for being here, and I hope to see you in another Eurovision national final reaction video very, very soon. Goodbye. Mamma mia.